Classic Superman. Let's check him out. Welcome back, everybody. I finally got my hands on Classic Superman from DC Multiverse. He comes with 2 extra pair of hands, and that's pretty much it. Let's open him up and let's check him out. A quick closer look at him resting there in the plastic without the clear cover. Immediate impression just getting him out of the package to stand him up was, wow, this is a beautiful figure. Sturdy all throughout. That super light powder blue is absolutely wonderful. I love that color. The cape is really soft. Despite all the curls and wrinkles, you can still work with it. Nice bright yellow on the belt all around. These trousers have more of a shorts kind of look. Nice size S emblem. Bright yellow. The red is a molded plastic. Really nice. Perfectly centered there on his chest. I wonder how much of this buck is the same as the Page Puncher's Superman. Maybe this portion here of his abs. But this figure looks absolutely wonderful. The advanced sculpting here on the ankle articulation. So it gives him a sturdier ankle there. Beautiful figure. No rotation or swivel anywhere on the leg. You'll get, I don't know if you'll get any wobble here at the hip, but you're not going to get really dynamic stances unless you do the posing laterally. And then you can get something a little cool. I wish it had an extra portrait so that you could do kind of like a serious stance. But this is very much a Sunday morning happy Superman saving cats. The world is a peaceful place that day. You've got some emotive hands. Could also be used for like hovering poses. And you've also got some flight hands, which he doesn't have much up and down. In the head, he does have some. It's not very bad. But for flying, you would activate also his ab crunch. And you'll get him facing forward much more easily. And then you get the hands forward with the flying hand. And everything is hunky-dory. Dope figure. Dope figure. It took me a long time to get lucky and have one pop up on BBTS, but I jumped on it right away. I was fortunate to snag it, and I'm happy I did. This guy is a super dope Superman. So that having been said, let's transition into today's theme comparison. And for that, I'm going to bring out 4 other Superman figures from the DC Multiverse, and these other 4, I guess, would round out my top 5 favorites in the line right now. I'll bring out Superman from the Doomsday and Superman 2-pack. A lot less movement in this face portrait. Much more serious look, though. I think it's pretty cool. I think we're going to try a head swap. But really quickly, I just thought the 2-pack was dope. I like the oversized emblem with the metallic S. And it is a really cool Superman. The cape is stiffer than our DC Classic release. And let's check out a quick head swap. All right, and check that out. That works really, really well. The flesh tone match is not exactly the same, but it works for me. It works for me. Very, very nice. All right, let's go ahead and get these portraits swapped back. I'll also bring out Future State Superman, or Gladiator Superman, the way I like to refer to him. And I think that figure is so cool. I'm not familiar with the comic, but I'm interested in getting familiar with it now that I'm familiar with this particular figure. And I just think he looks so dope. I'll also bring out the Page Puncher Superman. This was my favorite Superman before we got our DC Classic today. And it's because of that sculpt. That sculpt is really boss. Looking at them side by side, it really does look like they have the same shoulders, biceps, forearms, fists. They've got the same trousers, the same belt design. They look to have the exact same thighs, calves, and boots. So this is essentially the same figure, different color scheme, different portraits. Same cape too, by the way. Same exact cape. But still, this page puncher is in my top 5 in the collection because I do like the deeper colors also. And rounding up my top 5, the Action Comics Superman. If I had to pick one that was my favorite in my collection right now, it really is a toss-up between Action Comics and now the DC Classic. We've got the same boots, different trouser design, different sculpted thighs, different shoulders, arms, and forearms, different upper torsos, of course, broader shoulders here, slightly thinner, more chiseled sculpt in the cape, and it is a little more stiff, but it is also very light. I think this figure is absolutely dope. Heck yeah, very cool. Not a lot of articulation and hyperposing with McFarlane figures. You'll get some really nice profile stances, and you'll get a lot of good looks at these awesome sculpts. And I enjoy that very much. I enjoy the figures for what they are, and this Superman here is a great addition to the collection. As always, everybody, thank you so much for coming out and sharing in the experience of collecting toys as an adult, and I hope you're able to keep coming back and share some experiences too. Until next time, everybody, thank goodness it's playtime.